Hey everyone, Andrew Faldy here. It's May 21st, 2021, and I want to share three trades, three symbols with you on the symbol, the strategy, the past results, and the current setup, current opportunity, and how to participate. All right, so we're looking at the stacked RSI, and the first one here is ALGN. All right, so what we see here, these are the past trades. And if you're not familiar, this is the entry. So you have the blue up arrow and then starts the trades. And then you have multiple exits. So it gets in and then scales out of these trades. So that's a winning trade there. And then here's like a losing trade there. But we just had an entry this morning on this symbol. And this is one that has made on average for the last 10 years or so. Done very well in the last about 5 years, but over the last 10 years, even including the period before that, has averaged 18% a year. Most of that's come in the last 5 years, though, almost all of it. So really, it's more like over the last 5 years, over 30% a year on the daily chart, trading aligned tech with the stacked RSI. All right, so that's one. Just had an entry. If you have that strategy or you've seen the video that shows the rules how it works, then you know how it works, okay? It's 4 RSIs. When they're all on a line, you get in. When they fall out, you scale out. So as one falls out, you scale out as you go. So go watch the video on that. If you haven't seen it, you're not familiar with it, but I want to get on to the next symbol here, SGEN. All right, CSGN. So this had a much bigger pullback recently. This is a daily chart, so this is an extended period of pullback here. We're a few days into the trade, but it's still valid. It's still a valid entry. Something that's moved very well, and this is one that's doing averaging over 20% a year on the signals. Here's the last 10 years equity curve. It's just doing $10,000 a trade non-compounded, showing you that. So over 20% annualized, and a deeper pullback, and a fresh, more or less fresh entry. So if it, maybe were to pull back closer to the entry, that'd be fine. Otherwise, maybe just a little bit smaller position size since you're not quite at the starting point. The last one I'm going to share with you this week is Shopify. Similar deal. It's had some choppiness lately. Not really been, in this period it's been growing, and then lately it's been a little choppy, but hanging in there, kind of performing along with the market. Was strong. Well, the market was strong, kind of weakened a little bit before the market did, but it's been holding up. It's been maintaining pretty well. They get that longer consolidation, much higher beta stock, and this is another one where over 20% annualized, actually way more than that. It's actually 40% annualized because it's we only got a history back to the beginning of 2016. So really, really strong performing on the stacked RSI, and some great trades back here, but lately hasn't been performing. So it's not like you're jumping in when it's been doing really, really well. You're actually looking at this after it's been consolidating for about 3 months now, consolidating, pullback. So that's one of the times I really like to look at things rather than jumping in after or during some of the strength that it's been going on. So best practice, here's 3 ideas. These are your 3 ideas. Best practice, though, is to have a lot more than 3 positions. All right, so I like high beta stocks. They do a lot better than ETFs and broad-based sector ETFs. So I like high beta stocks, but when you get into high beta stocks, there's more volatility in each name. You have headline risk and all that. So I prefer to have at least 15. But you don't want to just jump straight into that. And the best way to handle 15 at a time, and I like to have intraday, so hourly charts, not just daily charts. So the best way to have 15 or 30 or 50 or 60 names going is to fully automate those. So we do have 3 different ways that you can automate the stacked RSI, and you can learn about those in the basic version, the starter version, the portfolio version, and the automated trading accelerator, where you can get the source code and learn not only that strategy, but all sorts of other strategies to fully automate your trading. So if you want to learn about fully automating your stacked RSI or other strategies as well, There should be a link available to you next to this video where you can go learn more about accomplishing that. All right? So as we're heading into the weekend, there's all sorts of uncertainty, and there's always been. If you follow the markets for any number of years, that's a common thing. It's always uncertainty. But the certainty that you can have is what your plan will be. So I encourage you to have a solid plan that you trust and that you believe in, that you have a certainty about what you will do as opportunities come, and not have to always just wake up each day kind of reacting to what's going on in the world. All right, so grab this plan, learn more about automating it. I look forward to working with you. Thanks. Have a great weekend.